I am back. I'm pretty sure I connected. Did I connect to the internet? Yes, I did. It's unusual because normally there's like notifications in the on the left hand side, so I kind of doubted myself for a little bit, but I guess I did. Bup, 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 bup. Oop. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, I think we're good, maybe? I think everything's running. If it's not, then it sucks to be me. Probably. I don't know, I feel like I'm forgetting something. But I think I always feel like that anyway. Right, let's see how it goes today. Hey, Nix. You don't need to apologize for that, but I know you like to apologize for things, so, you know, that's just you. How have I been? Yeah, I've been okay. I had real-life adventures yesterday, and it wasn't too bad, actually. So that's always quite nice, you know? I am sweet, you're so right. Hey, Dum, how's it going? Yeah. I got a shiny event Pikachu and Go just spawned, so that's something. In terms of shiny luck, it's going terribly. Yeah, that's... I was about to say, oh yeah, no, that sounds about right for me too, and then I literally got a shiny, so... Sounds kind of bad, doesn't it? Go shinies don't really count, though, is the thing. Just dropping in to say hi before dinner. What have you got for dinner? I'm gonna be nosy. I like dinner. I'm big on food, you know? Yeah, I hope I get a shiny today, that'd be good. But I'm also realistic and don't think I will be getting one as such. Clam soup. Okay, I don't have soup a lot. Hey, Frogman, how's it going? Clam soup. I don't think I've ever had clam soup before, to be honest. Don't think I have a lot of clams. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Just having... Just chilling, honestly. Just gonna have a nice chill day today, I think. That's my plan. I mean, there probably are things I need to do around the house, which is a bit of a hassle. But I'll get to that when I get to it, you know? Hey, Nix. You're here, there, and everywhere. Right, let's just... I was really hoping we'd get more than just the one person there, but... Ugh. Still taking Doug Trio anyway. I'm not doing an AI denial right now. It's raining really bad here. I'm kind of jealous. I bet it's really cool over there now. You can't watch me properly. The only way to watch me properly is through a window, really, isn't it? It's the best way to watch me. Where do we want to go? Well, not towards Pincurchin, so... Oh, we want to head towards ground, really, so maybe we head right. does feel nice, but it's interrupting your internet. I quite like the rain when you're indoors and you don't have to go outside, and it's just feels nice. But yeah, I get what you mean about it fucking up your internet. That's always a bit of a hassle as well. I'm gonna Iron Head Max Steel Spike rather, just so that we get more defense up. Watch him through floorboards from the basement. Yeah, I mean that's another good way to watch me. I'm just saying I'm a lot better in person, you know. Inside for rain? Well, I just don't like, you know, being outside in the rain. But being inside in the rain is great. Oh. You're right. Why is it being like that? Let's just refresh it. There you go. Thank you, Nix, for pointing that out. Because I don't always notice it when it just randomly decides to, like, not exist. It's when all the froggies and snakes come out. Well, we like froggies. And snakes as well. I mean, not as much, but froggies are still pretty great. I'd be worried about stepping on the snakes, I guess is the problem. Right. More Max Steel Spike, I guess. Man, this Pangoro is being a little bit of a bitch, you know what I mean? I'm glad it's paralyzed the bastard. Deserves it for being a little bitch. What do you mean, Frogman? Is the stream... The stream is real, but it is not teal. I'm not gonna take this actually. Kind of crazily. Okay, so we probably want to head towards fighting. The pre-order is like $120 to $150, so that's about 60 to 75 pounds roughly. And they only announced last week that Aussies need to show ID to play. Wait, you need to show ID to play? That's fucking weird. Showing ID to buy makes sense. I get that. ID to play, though? That's some fucking drink verification can shit right there. I mean, I do think kids probably shouldn't be playing games about murdering and robbing cars and shit like that unattended. Like, you know, I'm not a parent, so I don't really know much about those sorts of things. Hey Lily, how's it going? don't know, because I mean, like, when I was a kid, I played whatever the hell I wanted, and I turned out... okay, you know what, actually, I'm seeing the point now. Yeah, maybe they should do that. Maybe that's a good idea. I feel like the gambling one's worse, honestly, in a sense. I think addiction's a real problem that people can have. You know, I mean, I'm addicted to video games, so... You know... I have no opinion on that hot dog. I didn't even know that was a thing. My history and geography is terrible, so, you know. Right, if I just Ironhead this dude, he'll probably die, right? There we go, look at that. That's pretty good. It's fancy it didn't happen. Right, okay, that makes sense. I believe that. Having a lovely Sunday. It's okay. You know, it's Sunday, so it's always inferior to Saturday. Okie dokie, have fun, Nix. Okay, I mean, I don't, you know, I'm taking your word on those things, hot dog. Wonder if there are any plans of anything this Sunday. I have... Well, I mean, I'm streaming. And then I probably got to tidy up, annoyingly. This house is not going to tidy itself as much as I wish it would. These all kinda suck. Maybe I just take the citrus berry because I'll heal a bit, and that's it. Yeah, my brain does not work hard like that. Yeah, by the way, you've got to remember, I don't do things that involve going outside. Going outside sucks. I guess I do another Screech. Yeah, no, that's pretty much exactly it, yeah. And also, it's not actually his birthday, so, you know. I guess I could just do high horsepower. Hey Pratt, how's it going? Okay, I'll keep that in mind as I, you know, don't go outside because going outside is awful. Hey Farmer, how's it going? That's such an unusual name, I kind of love it. My dude just loves farming rice, I get it. I enjoy eating- oh for God's sake, my controller's low on battery, of course it is. If I just do Sucker Punch here, that just ends the battle, doesn't it? Easy peasy. Right, what was I doing? That's a long sentence, Frogman. That's gonna take me ages to read. I'm so slow, honestly. What is up with this? What we doing? I'm shiny hunting Raikou at the moment, is my plan. It's not a very good plan, it doesn't seem to be working as well as I'd like for a plan, but it is a plan. As I say, it's just a terrible plan. Wow. That's like the Frogman, that's basically the brain equivalent of like a Freudian slip or whatever. Or the numbers equivalent, I guess. And yeah, you're welcome to join if you'd like, Rice Farmer. Still so weird. I kind of love it though, low-key. Right, let's do one Screech. One Screech and then just non-stop high horsepower and it dies. Rye Company. Hey, the only thing I worship it's not Rye, it's, you know, it's definitely axolotls because they're great. Everybody should worship them because they're just so cute and adorable and lovely. Everybody should praise axolotls. I'm just saying. Look at how just go look at a picture of an axolotl and look at how cute it is. Do Americans actually eat rye bread, or is it just a Europe thing? I can't speak for Americans. I mean, wait, no, I'm totally an American. I love telling other countries what to do and complaining at them, and I love tariffs. I'm such an American. I love tariffs. They're big. Honestly, low-key, I should start a GoFundMe to get an axolotl. The problem is, I'm really bad at looking after myself, so I don't think I should own a pet, because I think I'd probably, therefore, be really bad at looking after something else as well. Look up giant salamander. It's not going to be that big, is it? Surely that's just a name. Giant salamander. I mean, I've seen Gianta. You know, look up zebra. I know what a zebra looks like. I don't need to do that. Wait, hang on, I need to leave the controller plugged in to charge. What am I doing? I just unplugged it because I was just like zoning out. There we go. I need to. Why do I need to look up zebras? Explain that to me. What am I missing out on? Look up Moby Dick. Nah. I'm not chasing Moby Dick. Or just Dick in general. You know, anything with the word Dick in is probably not for me. I was in London yesterday, and there was I think it was a bar called Dirty Dick's. And that just really amused me. I'm really, you know, mature and stuff. So, seeing a bar named Dirty Dick's just really amused me. That was a great story, I thought, you know. Had a beginning, a middle, and an end right there. I went to a cafe once and all the alcohol drinks were just named after women in bad ways. So it was a... Why were you going to a misogynist cafe? That's such a weird thing to do. Oh, I was setting up a lobby, wasn't I, this time? I'm forgetful. I almost didn't do the thing. There we go, I've set up a lobby. Isn't there an American sports shop called Dick's? Probably. I could believe that. I feel like it's really... I don't know why people call Richard... Like, they shorten Richard to Dick. It just feels rude, honestly. Don't call Richards dicks. That's just mean. Unless they are actually dicks, in which case, you know, feel free to call them dicks, I guess. Took a drink with only 10%. I mean, that's like... yeah. It's not a lot. It sounds more like it was a bar than a cafe, really. I can't really think of any cafes I know that sell alcoholic drinks. You'd rather not get drunk during school? Well, you know. It sounds like a you problem, honestly. Personally, I'd choose to get drunk during work, so what's wrong with getting drunk during school? Huh. You just really wanted to say dick a lot, didn't you? I think there's a dessert called spotted dick as well, which I've never had. I thought someone wanted to join, but if not, I'm just going to go back to online. I'm probably just mistaken, because I'm a dummy. The other kid ended up drunk and he was exiled to the afterlife. Oh, you did? Okay. That was a yes. Hang on. But your internet's not working as well. Is it rain? Is there like storms just everywhere where people want internet? Yeah, the cricket. I know about cups. I have played sports before. I know what a cup is. It ain't letting you. I'll reset it up and see if it works again. Give me a second. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, I know what a... I'm not getting into this. Don't care enough about sports to actually get into a conversation about cups. Yeah, honestly that worked. Maybe the online... I mean, this is Nintendo Online. It never works really, does it? They're so bad at doing online. I got a strict nat type. No, it's not anything like that. I think it's I always seem to get people with like Chinese, Japanese, or Korean characters as well. So I don't know. Let me just do it online without the code and see if that does anything, because if nobody does the Raikou Dynamax Adventure anyway, so it'll be easy to find, right? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it just hates everything. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying about it's definitely not a national thing, if you see what I mean. Yeah, I don't know why Nintendo didn't just have like decent online. It's so stupid, honestly. Well, I take Quagsire because it's ground. Rain is still here, but you're impatient because you haven't talked to me for like a week. Ah, did you miss me, Nix? Is that what it is? You're so sweet. Belgian cafes be weird, huh? I've never been to Belgium. I've not been to a lot of Europe, and I really would like to go see Europe more, but you know what? Life is expensive. You know? I wish life wasn't so expensive. What if we just kept going left? You've been to Australia? I've also been to Australia, but it was many, many, many years ago. And I don't really remember it. Why are we going right here? This is not going towards the ground type. Furthest you've ever been is Austria or Germany? Huh. And I think Australia is the furthest I've ever been, probably. You've never been outside of Australia? Huh. I think that's not insane, though. Like, I feel like a lot of people just don't get the opportunity to travel abroad. I think especially if you're, like, American, for example. I feel like a lot of Americans don't leave America, but it's probably also due to the fact that America's so big that you've got a lot of variety in America, so you can just take national holidays, I guess. You've never been to France? I feel like France is like... As someone from England, France is like Babby's first international trip, you know? Issue was on your side? What was the issue, Rice Farmer? A lot of Australians go to Japan and Fiji. I really want to go to Japan. I like Japan a lot. I mean, having never been, I assume I'd like Japan. I like their food, I like video games, and that's really all you need, I guess. Also, it was on your side that you were just... Okay, well, you'll be able to join the next one then, Rice Farmer. You want to go to Norway. I've never been to Norway. I don't know a lot about Norway either. But, yeah, that'll probably be cool. Maybe going to Japan next year. Oh, I'm so jealous, Frogman. I really want to go to Japan, but it's so expensive. It's like crazy money if you want to do stuff. Yeah, it is. You're right, Nix. You know, sometimes I'm popular. What can I say? And the thing is, about Japan specifically, Japan's quite diverse because you've got, like, you know, big cities, you know, but you've also got, like, quite quiet countryside bits, and I suppose that's true of a lot of places actually, but I feel like it's a lot more evident in Japan. But I think partially because it is quite a small country in comparison. Your friend wants to go snowboarding? That sounds so cool. I've never been snowboarding. I think I've been skiing very briefly once, and I was probably shit at it, because nobody's good at things on their first try, pretty much, generally, all the time. Really, that person didn't want to take the obstacle even though they're on 4 health. That's impressive. How do people afford to go out of the country for a full year or something? Yeah, that is insane to me. I guess it's like you've got to be retired, really, haven't you? I read that wrong? I probably did. Sometimes when there's a lot of comments, I read them too quickly and misread them. Any country other than Japan? To be honest, I would like to go to China at some point again. I went when I was like probably about like 3 or 4, so I don't really remember it. So I would quite like to go there. If it was somewhere new. If it was somewhere new that I've not been before. That's a more difficult question. I mean, there's a lot of places that look... I'd be interested in going to, like, South America and seeing somewhere like, I don't know, Brazil, perhaps. So, somewhere a bit kinda... I almost want to say jungly. If I use amnesia, maybe I don't die in one hit. We'll see. Like Scandinavia a lot, that's fair. Thailand or Maldives. I've been to Thailand probably about 20 years ago now. And it seemed pretty nice. Everybody seemed pretty friendly. I mean, it was probably more than that. It was probably maybe 25 years ago. I don't know exactly, you know, I'm terrible at these things, but yeah. It was nice. I mean, this is going to sound really lame. Places I'd want to go are pretty much, you know, in like Windows 10, whenever they have like pictures of places when you go to log in, any of the places on there, because they always have such good pictures, honestly, and it always makes me go, oh, I want to go there. You know, that's what it is from me. Yeah, I think. The thing is, Nix, Pokemon days are my most popular days just because people like Pokemon. Any other day, it's pretty quiet. That's not 100% true, but I feel like during the week, it is a bit quieter. Which is fine. I mean, you know, I play for myself, really, for the most part. I think I play more Pokemon on the weekends just because that's when people are about, sort of thing. I always have you. You're so right, Hot Dog. I also stream other games when you're with you. Well, yeah, that's just because during weekdays I can only really stream after work, whereas on the weekend I can stream at different times. You know, during weekends I can stream earlier because I don't have work, but weekdays I'm literally relegated to after work, and that's basically it. It's either that or just don't stream at all. Stream at like 3 AM for you. Yeah. Work stream when? It would be the most boring thing. Though, straight up, when I'm working from home, very occasionally I am like, I could just stream while I'm working. I do think about it every Friday. I'm sorry to hear that, Nick. That does sound like a real hassle. I always hate bad internet. Bad internet is like the one thing that will get me steaming. You were watching the World Cup finals today? Fair enough. I don't have any stake in it, personally. I mean, I don't even really care about football, to be honest. So, you know. As I said, I have no stakes in this. Belgium is out, so you don't care. I mean, straight up, I'm rooting... Well, this isn't going to come as a huge surprise. I'm rooting for Spain, mostly because I think... well, I know... Well, Buttery likes Spain, because Buttery studied Spanish, so I feel like Buttery would be rooting for Spain. And also, you know, Spain knocked England out of the World Cup, so why would... sorry, Argentina knocked Spain out... Argentina knocked England out of the World Cup, so why would I be rooting for Argentina? There we go! Oh. It's still not the country who made the internet, but has shit Wi-Fi themselves. True. Wow, that sounds kind of hot, Nix, but okay. You know what I meant. Sometimes I misspeak. But yeah, I feel like Buttery would be rooting for Spain, basically. Yeah, Palossand's, like, literally just the best Pokemon for Raikou. Imagine someone wanting to marry me wouldn't ever be something. Ever. That's a lot of damage right there. Imagine having a girlfriend would not be me. No, I wouldn't have a boyfriend. You know, I'm not really into penis, honestly. I'm not big on penis. You know. It's a very weird way of putting it, Frogman, but yes, that is exactly it. I'm into great big gadonkadonks, you know. Well, I'm not dynamaxing here, so Scout it is. Oh, my dude is not howling anymore. Nah, I'm not into that. I feel like it's kind of like, you know, I guess I get why some people might be into it, but I just don't really get it. Okay, well maybe don't say that, whatever it is then, Frogman. If you're not sure about it, like I've always found, if you're not sure about whether you should say it, the answer is probably you shouldn't say it. You're lucky you haven't been cancelled yet. To be honest, I think the reason I let a lot of things slide is because I just don't actually care that much. Like, I feel like I let a lot of people get away with a lot of things. Mostly because I'm just like, well, you know, it's whatever. You know. I think if you said some of these things to anyone else, it'd be like, just shut down, perhaps. So, I'm just a bit... maybe a bit too chill, or I just don't care enough, you know, it's one of the two. There we go, there's the burn that we were looking for. That's not how it works, Hot Dog. Just as a heads up, that is not how it works. You know, if you were to, you know, say something really bad, it would not matter how long you've been here. Okay, Frogman, but if you get cancelled for it, you know, don't say I didn't warn you. I did not do a lot of damage. There we go, Raikou down. It was about your boss's daughter saying she was a furry because her friend said she jumped around too much for a human. I don't think jumping around a lot makes you a furry. I think wanting to fuck Sonic the Hedgehog is probably what makes you a furry. I think that's just being active, really, if you jump around a lot. Right, what have we got? No. Right, we're back to at odds. I'm not sure if Rice Farmer's still about, but if you are and you still want to play, say, literally anything. I mean, not literally anything, because there are some things you probably shouldn't say, but, you know, say something indicating that you'd, you know, want to play. Otherwise, you know, that's... You know, what if you just suddenly start, like, saying an obscene amount of slurs, and it's just like, well, I said anything, so I guess that's my fault, you know? Have to, you know, very quickly, you know, just make sure that we're not just saying an insane amount of slurs. People use free will as an excuse to be a dick sometimes, I feel like. I feel like maybe not free will, but free speech, actually. That's what I was thinking of, isn't it? People use free speech as an excuse to be a dick. I think people probably use free will to be a dick as well. As I always say, just, you know, be who you want to be as long as you're not hurting anyone. You know, just be nice to people. There's no such thing as free will. So you're kind of going like along the lines of everything's already predetermined. And if you try to do something that is the opposite of what you want to do because you're trying to break out of fate, it's something that you would have always done because that's something you would always have done, if that makes sense. Came back to check on me even though the internet's destroyed. Wow, that sounds actually god-awful. That sounds really bad, Nyx. Don't worry, I miss you too, Nyx. The government controls me? I mean, yeah, I guess. When you put it like that, yeah, they totally control me. You know, there's a lot of government spies that exist. Those winged bastards. Money controls us all. Yeah, that's fair. If I don't have money, I can't buy video games, okay? So, yeah, I'll be the monkey that pushes buttons for money so that I can afford to play video games, okay? If I can't afford to buy video games, I die. Okay? That's the end of me. Oh. And let's just let it time out. If you don't have money, you can't watch... Yeah, you can't watch me stream because you don't have money to, you know, own a phone or a computer or, you know, shit like that. Well, exactly. And it's very important that you cheer for me, because if you cheer for me, then I'm more likely to get a shiny Pokemon, right? That's how it works. Yeah, exactly. If you don't have money, you can't buy my feet pictures. Imagine that. Imagine a life without playable feet pictures. You know, my favourite number is pi. Do I stream on weekdays? Yes, but it's after work, so it's at weird times. It's not the same time as I do on the weekend. What ground types are these? Ugh. Both kind of suck, but I think right's slightly better. And that's Ivysaur, so... Oh. Okay. Your favourite number's 8. Nah. Pi's a better number because it's named after something tasty. Didn't know that, and I'm gonna forget that, so... You know. If you remind me when your birthday is, I'll say happy birthday on that day, maybe. Favorite number is 911. Yeah, they save you in emergencies. What time do I stream on weekdays? Well, local time it's 6:30. There is a schedule on my Twitch page, and it should like localize the times for you, I think. What if I just dynamaxed and used Giga Impact a bunch? I never said I'll tickle your feet, Frogman. That's not a thing. Yeah, I'm pretty stupid too. I get that. I have the big dumb in its terminal. Yeah, I'd always find that kind of weird. Honestly, yeah. Stoutland is a good doggo. Look at this. Good doggo attack. That actually didn't do that much damage, that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, dates were always kind of weird. You don't need to apologize for that, Nix. And I understand writing it backwards as well. Like, there is some sense in that I understand. Okay, right. Well, it dies this turn, right? You're smarter than you look? Wow. Imagine looking smart wouldn't be me. Right. Okay, well, I'm gonna take it, because I think it's better than, you know, nothing. Stalon's not exactly great. Oh, I just realised that was a really bad move, taking that into this. Well, whatever, it's probably fine. Kind of annoying this thing doesn't have any ground moves, but it's whatever, you know. Antarctica stream. I don't think I'll be going to the Antarctic anytime soon, unfortunately. I say unfortunately, I don't think I'd even want to go. It sounds like a hassle. That information is classified, Nix. Arctic foxes are very cute. Yeah, I don't think you'll actually find anyone who knows my birthday. I don't think even Battery knows it. Like, I'm pretty sure Battery doesn't actually know when my birthday is. Actually, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm... That's totally me. Okie dokie, Frogman. I mean, I'm not big on birthdays is the thing. I'm not a big birthday person, honestly. I've never really got it. I just don't get it, you know. Not that I think there's anything wrong with people who like enjoy celebrating their birthdays. I just don't get it, you know. Like, my mum always takes like a week off for her birthday, and it's just like I don't know. I just don't get it. If you want to be nice to me all year round. You don't need to wait until my birthday to be nice to me. If you want to buy me stuff all year round. Don't wait for my birthday, you know? You know, you should. Everybody should always just be buying me stuff constantly. You know? Buy me video games and stuff, you know, all the time. That's all I'm saying, you know? Not I'm hell yeah, I'm greedy. You want me greedy, okay? You want me to get so much money that I can just afford to stream as my job, okay? Of course I'm greedy. If I have lots of money, that benefits everyone who enjoys watching me, because that means I can, you know, do it more. I can stream more. You know, if I have a lot of money, I quit my job. And then I stream more. And then I have more video games I can play. So yeah, you want me to be greedy. You want me to have that money, okay? I'm just saying. Hell yeah, I'm greedy. Yeah. Yeah. you know, what can I say? You know, if I had as much money as fucking the muskrat, you know, there'd be a lot less problems in the world. Okay? You give me like $1 trillion, I'm gonna solve a lot of problems for people. So yeah, you do want me greedy. You want me to have all the money. Ooh, Manectric, that's a good pick. That's Shinotic, and we kind of hate Shinotic low-key. Is there any reason we would go for Shinotic? For funsies. Mostly for items is the actual answer. You own Denmark, it's such a weird sentence. I'm a good noodle, I would say. I'm a good noodle, that's why I deserve nice things. Why a noodle? It's like that SpongeBob episode, honestly, with like the good noodle stars. That's why I'm always like, yeah, I'm a good noodle. Thanks, hot dog. That means a lot to me, you know. One day, one glorious day, I'll find someone who likes me for me, you know? That was a lie, I'm never gonna find that. But that's okay, because I've also come to terms with that. Yeah, I am a very good noodle, you're so right, Nix. Nah, why are you lying to me like that, hot dog? Don't be silly. Tristan the process. I might sneeze in a second. Oh, I think I'm okay. I actually genuinely want to rewatch Yu-Gi-Oh! At some point. I just want to sit down at some point and watch all of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Dan Green's just a goofy guy and I like it. Why do I not use a model? I just don't think it's for me, honestly. I just, you know, I don't know. I think the thing is, if I ever were to do something like that, I'd choose to have a webcam because I think it would be more interesting to see someone's actual reaction to things. And it is something I've thought about when I've been playing games recently, that I think having an actual reaction from someone, because you obviously don't see this, but I do a lot of I'm kind of a bit hand movementy when I talk, and I feel like that would kind of work sometimes. This is gonna sound really stupid. When I say hello to people on the stream, I actually do a little wave most of the time. And I think that's really stupid. So, yeah. I think that's... I don't think I'd go for a model, because I don't think you can really convey that, you know? Yeah, I guess that's why I wouldn't use a model. I would look cute all the time, not just when I'm waving at someone. Yeah, it's kind of a... As I said, I don't know why I do it. I just... yeah, I just... I don't know. I'm just weird. If you're always cute, I'm a baby. No, I'm way better than a baby. I would beat a baby in a fight. Okay. Don't even. That baby would not stand a chance. I'd fuck that baby up. I don't think a baby can wield a gun very effectively. I would win. So I'd beat the crap out of it. See, that's better, Nix. Now you're getting it. Yeah, that's more like it. I'm the cutest, like, always. I'm so goddamn cute, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, have you tried beating up a baby in a fight? It's difficult not to murder it. They're so small. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly me. I'm so big and strong, honestly. Man, the one health metric is actually kind of hilarious. I love it. Oh, Fury Cutter miss. That's kind of huge. That's not going to do a lot of damage, is it? Oh, nice. That's pretty huge. I don't think I'm thin, but kind of... I'm not, like, super tall, but I think I'm a bit above average, you know. I'm not particularly masculine. I'm not girly either, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I'm little though, that's the thing that I'm saying. You'd say I'm a femboy? I would not say I'm a femboy personally. How tall am I? I don't know, I never really measure myself, to be honest. I'm really bad at that sort of thing. Like, I don't know how much I weigh at the moment, either. To be honest. I'm not particularly heavy, though. I think that's pretty tall. I wouldn't say I'm a playboy. I think if I, you know, to be a playboy, I think you need to have women who are interested in you, so I think I've already failed at the first hurdle on that one. No, you know what? I'm just a goofy little axolotl. That's all there is to me. 5'7". Okay, I'm taller than that though. I know that much for sure. Doopy-doopy-doop, doopy-doopy-doop. Now, where do all the Raikou enjoyers go? Suddenly nothing. Yeah, gone, reduced to atoms. They just don't exist anymore. It's very upsetting, honestly. You exiled them. Wow, why would you do that? To France? Well, at least it's not Detroit. Right, that sneeze might be coming back. Two fans behind the screen. Wow. Do I get that windswept voice? Right, okay. All the Raikou enjoyers suddenly left, so let's try Ho-Oh instead, I guess. It's always kind of annoying when that happens. I have the Breeze Riz. Okay, that's an interesting one. You forgot to say something. What did you forget to say, Nix? Okay, I do that as well, to be fair. I'm really bad at remembering things. Oh, okay, there we go. We've got a person. Possibly. Yeah, we've definitely got a person. Whoop, whoop. I love not having to do Dynamax adventures on my own, because then you have loads of AI. Yeah, I kind of want to go blow my nose. It's kind of bugging me a little bit. I need to keep a tissue box near my desk so I can just blow my nose if I need to, but I always feel like if I keep a tissue box on my desk and other people see it, they'll be like, huh. You know, they'll kind of do that thing where they're like, huh. Why has he got that there, you know? People would think that, you know, it's for other things and not just for sneezing. I'll make a village noise, they might do. People make lots of noises. I was really hoping we'd at least get a third. Oh well. Right, well I think we want that. Oh, Relicanth is good here. Relicanth is huge here. We've got some good Pokemon already. Okay, we've actually got like a good team here for Ho-Oh. Hopefully we can keep it. Okay, so we probably want to go mine because that's not a difficult fight. And then Dewblade just because Dewblade exists and is cool. Oh, why did it have to be Charmeleon? It's not great. Okay, right, let's do that. I think will be a good start. Okay, well that's kind of annoying. Oh wait, no, it wasn't the max one, so it's not actually that bad. Okay. How's this not doing more damage, honestly? Hopefully this'll finish it. There we go. That's looking good. Excuse me. Right. Well, I don't want that, so, you know. That's not amazing. Yeah, we probably do want ground here, don't we? Even though this can kill us a fair amount. If Crudley just does grass moves, we should be okay here, honestly. I'm gonna do a scary face. It's gonna be so scary. My dude is not gonna know what hit him. Yeah, well, that's not too bad as long as it doesn't burn. Nice. That did nothing. Interesting. I was hoping that would at least do a little more damage, but I guess not. There we go, that's the damage we're looking for though. Right, let's just kill this bastard now. There we go, good job, we totally owned the battle and we're gonna win. Right, I don't think I want this. Yeah, we want rock really, don't we? What rock is it? I think that's Leron, which isn't the best. But, ugh, we're going Dugtrio. This would have been an amazing path for Raikou, honestly. Shame that it wasn't. Scary face. Okay, that could have been worse, I guess. Okay, well that's going to be good for the burn, honestly. Wow, okay, we're not finishing this turn, annoyingly. I just assumed that they would both use a water move again. Okay, well that worked. That Scary face really did do a lot of work there, I feel like. I mean, I don't want it, do I? Okay, yeah, that kind of works, I guess. We had an incredible team, now we've got an okay team. We really traded most of our good Pokemon away, huh? Okay, I don't think I'm going to Dynamax here. I think I'm going to Scary Face. To start, at least. Okay. if I do Smackdown? Okay. Okay. Oh, Max Guys is going to be good here. That fire's not going to be hurting us as much now. That's kind of rude. Right, let's finish it off with a ground move because I feel like that's ironic. If it even gets that far, to be fair, it probably doesn't. There we go, easy fight. Right, what have we got? I feel like I was getting really sleepy during that adventure. No shinies! Wahoo! Next time for sure. Right. I'm gonna quickly go blow my nose, I think, while this adventure hopefully loads up people to play with. So, back in a moment. There we go. I think I'm feeling a bit better, but not 100% better after that. So, we'll see. At the very least, getting up and moving about kind of woke me up a bit more. So, I think that's something. Some dude is blockading our ports. You're gonna blockade him instead. Isn't that just the America strategy? You know, you're not blockading the Strait of Hormuz. I'm blockading the Strait of Hormuz. That's literally the America strategy. One city, well, you know. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, you know? Alright, what do I want? You know what? I will take Swampert. Okay, right. Well, we don't... What do we want? Maybe we go... Right. I don't want Bronzong, though. I think we're going right here. Your king is named Bjorn Ironwide. Wow. Imagine being called Ironwide. That feels mean, honestly. Oh, did that person left, huh? Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck a bit. Do I just do... No, I think I do Max Geyser just in case it does use a fire move. I just want to make sure it doesn't kill our dudes. Nice. Hey Lily, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I am just having shinyless adventures. No. We don't want that. Right, let's go kill this thing, maybe. I suppose if I used Blizzard on Flygon, I probably could have killed it quite quickly, but there's always that risk where I just don't do any damage to it. I don't think Amnesia's going to save me from Eldegoss here. Yeah, I was always going to die to any grass move, especially a crit. 3 hours without a shiny and dynamic effects. Yeah, it's not great when that happens, especially when it's like every weekend. You know, doesn't fill you with the deepest of joys. Welcome back, Nix. Gonna do a big old cheer. Is it gonna? Oh, it did something useless actually, because Lightspeed would have been better. Yeah, well, you know, I'm cute. I'm great. What can I say? Right, let's try using... I probably shouldn't have used Blizzard actually, but whatever. Man, don't Pollen Puff our allies, Pollen Puff the enemies. Okay, I did actually hit that though, so that's pretty good. And that should kill. Nice. Huge. So big and strong. You can join the next one, absolutely. I mean, you can't join in the middle of an adventure, but you can join in the next adventure 100%, because we hate AIs. I'm a big AI hater. No, I'm sticking with Swampert still, because Swampert's great. Okay, so all of these will resist Raiku's electric moves, which is good. Oh, that's Gastrodon. We just get Gastrodon. Gonna use cannons against the dude blockading you. That sounds funny. What Pokemon would I date if I were able to? I'm never going to answer that question. Sorry to disappoint, but that's just never gonna happen. Oh my gosh, this thing's gonna die so quickly. Eldegoss could have probably used a decent move to kill there. Okay, maybe it's not gonna do that. You're just gonna ask it weakly. Okay, you're allowed to. That is absolutely allowed. You'll wait until I give in. Okay, that's fine. You'll be waiting a long ass time. I'm very stubborn, you know. Man, if Eldegoss had done that just last turn, it wouldn't have taken damage. What a digital dummy. Right. I don't think I'm a Tsundere. I don't know. Right. Let's just spam Earth Power. And this is gonna take a little longer than I would have expected. I like rhyming, it's fun. Right, let's dynamax. Ow. I don't know why YouTube's like that, honestly. Slowly but surely we are going to kill this dude. Right, and next turn for sure. There we go. Done and dusted. Okay. I need to check why YouTube's funny. There's probably something I can do to amend it, but I'm not sure what it would be. I'll maybe see if I can figure it out at some point. I see. No. Man, so shinyless right now. It's very upsetting. Which times would I be naughty? That's definitely classified. That's play a little after dark, you know. It's not dark here yet. It's, you know, it's summer. You know, this is going to sound really weird, but I am kind of a private person in some respects. Not all respects, but, you know, some things I'm definitely a bit private about. Right, I've set up a lobby if you still wanted to join, Lily. Oh, there we go. That looks like one whole lily. Right. I'll give it a teensy bit longer. I don't think anybody else wanted to join, but... question who's Lily? Lily is Lily. Wow, I'm so good at answering questions. I should become a politician. Holy. Right, okie dokie, let's do it to it. What do we want? Or what do we get, rather? And then what do we want? I think I just take Escavalier. Because it has a ground move. All of these Pokemon aren't amazing is kind of annoying. We don't want the AI taking Sigilif. We want it... Yeah, that's what we want. We want Crocodile. Lily's someone from today. Lily has just joined the Player Lottle existence. The conglomerate. I guess we go right because that has Stomping Tantrum. And then we probably go right again because Ghost types are okay. And then we go Tauros because it's got a ground move, I guess. Nix. No, Lily's just a human being who has appeared. A wild lily appeared. You know, like in Pokemon, it's exactly like that. What do I do here? Oh, I just do this probably, don't I? No, that's not even remotely close. I just don't know how to describe, you know, viewers, I guess. Whoops. Dropped something there. Exactly. See, that's the best way to explain it. Appeared completely suddenly. I did not do a lot of damage, that's good. That's pretty good damage. I mean, we kill next turn, so this is good. I think maybe I'm just very forgetful, but I feel like Lily was just today. I might be wrong. You know, I'm as I said, I'm very forgetful. Or I suppose what I mean to say is, if Lily said something before today, I'm just blind. Which is entirely possible, because I do wear glasses. Though, to be fair, my glasses are pretty cool. And yeah, I may be a liar, but I think this is one of the times I'm telling the truth. Yeah. I don't think we want to fight Hatterene. Hatterene is always such a hassle to fight. Yeah, I've got sunglasses. I've got like prescription sunglasses, and I like them a lot. Especially because obviously it's summer at the moment, so I get a lot of chances to wear them. I suppose I could post a picture of my glasses to the Discord, but I will probably forget by the time I'm done streaming, knowing me. I like my glasses though, I think they're pretty reasonable. Because I just spam Razor Shell here, I don't really have anything else to spam. Darkest Lariat's good here. Light screen's good. Uh-oh. I know that's better. I might end up taking Cophagrigus actually, just on the grounds that I think we kind of want the AI to stick on the Pokemon that they have. And also I did just take a bigger bonkers of damage, so... Am I good with playing other games? Yeah, I am like, even when I'm not streaming, I'm still playing video games most of the time. What games? It varies on moment to moment, honestly. I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil 4 Remake in my spare time, which is pretty fun. I have pretty much completed it though, so I'm debating at the moment whether I want to do another run or not. Because it's just really fun, honestly. I'm really quite enjoying it. But I might start on something new. I'm looking forward to Splatoon Raiders coming out this week, actually. When Splatoon Raiders comes out, I'm going to be streaming that a lot more. I'm probably going to be doing that on, like... I don't normally stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but... what's the word? I'll probably just do it in my spare time because I'll be really just wanting to play Splatoon Raiders of every moment of every day. Yeah. Right, so we take that. We're going Tauros now, yes. Do I have someone that I love? I love my video games. And all of you guys, you know, you guys are great. Mwah. No, I don't really have anyone. You know, video games are the love of my life. No Shadow Ball. What's Haze do again? Oh. Well, I suppose if somebody accidentally crits Tauros, I can use Haze to remove the stat boost. So that'll be kind of good. Ugh. Crit's kind of annoying. My screen doesn't really do anything here. I feel like it's only regular attacks that Tauros has. I'm pretty sure. As an axolotl, how do you play while being on water? You know, I just have to hold my controller above the water. If I... No, that's not really going to do... it's better than nothing, I guess. Shame I can't use Max Phantasm to lower its defense. Uh-oh. There goes Rangroot. I'm a very interesting person. I don't think so, to be honest. I genuinely don't think I'm actually very interesting because all I do is play video games. If somebody asks me what I've been up to, it's playing video games, and that's not really going to change, so I don't really think that's particularly interesting, to be honest, as like a personality trait or whatever, you know. Like yesterday, like when I was out with my friends, they said I'm apparently the most NPC person they know, and I was just like, wow, that's pretty bad. But like, I get it, you know. I see their reasoning 100%, but still, whew. My voice sounds calming. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. That did a surprising amount of damage, I feel like. Right, it was a crit. Okay, that kind of makes sense. I was also... Oh, shit. It got crit. Okay, well, we kill it this time, so it's fine. We kill it this turn. Body press. We kill it. Oh, that was a bit close. I don't think I'm complex either. As I said, because I'm just a video game person, I don't feel like I'm complex. You know? If anything, that makes me very straightforward. You know what I'm gonna say because it's gonna be to do with video games. Okay. Cool. I won't take this, I reckons. Because, I mean, this means we can get Tauros to dynamax immediately and start using Max Quake, so that kind of works quite well, I feel like. And if it ever uses Howl too much, I can just use Haze. So that kind of works, you know. Shadow Ball's probably better to use for stab and potentially lowering. I never know whether to use Wonder Room or not. I'm never sure. Which abilities are counters to abilities? Well, there are things like Intimidate, which lowers the your opponent's attack, but then there's some stuff like I think it's like Full Metal Body or Clear Skin or stuff like that, which means you're immune to lowering stats, so those kind of counter each other, I guess. I'm not sure what else there would be off the top of my head, but that's definitely the one that sprung to mind. Okay, well, we're almost halfway through this fight, so after next turn we'll be more than halfway through this fight, and close to, like, it'll be close to dead. And it's not even attacking us this turn, so we're pretty good here. We've really owned the battle. I'm really feeling it, you know? Right, and he dies this turn, so easy peasy. I feel like you've asked. Yeah, I think I normally say Mewtwo because I just really like Mewtwo and I think it's really cool. But yeah, I'm like certain you have asked that question before. Right, let's see if we get a shiny this time. Right, what have we got? No, 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 nope. Right. Again. Wait, really? Wow. Am I just that lucky? Am I just spreading luck myself? I'm so big and strong, honestly. Good job. Which shiny did you get? Was it the kitty cat? Tauros. Okay. That's the one that he kind of turns a bit greenish, doesn't he? I seem to recall. Yeah, I thought so. I'm so big and strong at remembering things. Hey gamer. You wonder a lot that if people that play Pokemon really just like furries. No, you're thinking of both the Sonic the Hedgehog fans and Star Fox fans. You heard Raikou shiny? No, not yet. Lily got a shiny Tauros. Let's take a Boulder, I guess. Diggersby's obviously better, but you know, I'm just taking Boulder anyway because I'm like that. Wow, the AI took terrible Pokemon. Yeah, I am having a hard time with it. It's very upsetting. Okay, so I think we want to go left to start. Probably left again, honestly. I think we just keep going left. I know that the water type to the right there was a ground type, but I suppose it didn't have any ground moves, actually. Water moves, does it? Now that I think about it for a bit longer, but just seeing the word water scared me a lot. Plus, this also has a ground move and will be immune to normal type moves, so pretty, well, I say immune, it'll be resistant to normal type moves, so it's pretty good still. What if I just punched it in the face? What if I did that? Let's just punch it in the face. Once again, Hot Dog, you're sounding like America. What if Hot Dog is actually just Donald Trump in disguise? That'd be pretty wild. That did not do a lot of damage, so that's good. Nice. Right. I still think the name Iron Wide is just diabolical, honestly. Yeah, wouldn't it be so upsetting if Donald Trump got assassinated? I'm sure everyone would be really upset. I'm sure they'd be just absolutely despondent, you know? Just really, really just so sad. Okay, right, let's hope that AI... Yep, that's a good start. You wonder what Lottie would... you wonder what I'd do if I was the president? Fuck bitches, I guess. I have no idea. Right. Let's do an iron defense and then just spam body press, I think. Why would I be in jail for that? That's not an... You know, that wouldn't be doing anything illegal. Unless you meant literal dogs, in which case, you know... Yeah, no, that would be super illegal. But I didn't mean, like, dogs. That'd be really bad. Okay. Right, if I do body press here, this thing's probably gonna die, right? Okay, well... Kadabra got scared. Oh, close. Okay, well, definitely dies this turn, so yippee. AI being like, yeah, no, I'm a pacifist right now. When do I usually end my streams, Lottie? Well, generally when I feel like it. On weekends it tends to be about after 4 hours. During weekdays it's about 1.5 to 2.5 hours, I guess. But it really just depends on how I'm feeling at any given time. And this is all like roughly anyway. It's not like, oh, this is definitely when I do these things. It's more of just like a kind of benchmark. But I tend to stream more on the weekends because I don't have like to worry about going to bed late, or well, because I do it early, I don't have to worry about going to bed late, basically. Whereas if I'm streaming during the week, I do actually have to worry about like going to bed at a reasonable time and stuff like that. Okay. Well, if I just spam Stone Edge, I guess it kind of works. Kind of surprised how fast Diggersby is, or maybe just everyone's really slow. Perhaps is actually the answer. Okay, well now we're not gonna be fast. Right, we should be able to end next turn. Oh, we'll probably get attacked once, I guess. Oh, whoops. Forgot to press A again. I'm so good and big and strong. Oh, great. Okay, well that won't kill. So that's kind of fine. I don't need that really. Okay, that's fine. I think we're good to go here. Right, let's murder this dude. I don't dynamax here. It's better if Diggersby dynamaxes because of stab and ultimate like a third health. Yeah, did my thing just... That's weird. Hey, Yellow. Yeah, I hope this is the shiny Raikou. God, just realised my thing's just kind of closed a little bit for some reason. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, Raikou... Well, we're still working on Raikou, but I hope this one is the shiny one. was wondering why my computer was being a bit silly there. Yeah, I think the group is pretty slow is the thing. I don't think Diggersby is especially fast. I think it's just that our group is slow. Okay. You know what, Yellow? You've actually kind of filled me with determination. I feel like this is going to be the shiny as well now. Actually, I'm a bit. It's like 50-50, really. If it's not your drink battery acid, wow. That's Jesus Christ. That's a bit dark. You know what? I feel a little responsible here. Excuse me. Alright, well it's gonna die this time, so it's like whatever really. There we go, easy fight. Right, what have we got? Let's have a look. No, no, no. Okay, Yellow, don't look, and definitely don't drink any battery acid. Wait, did you get another shiny back to back? I'm jealous if that's the case. Yeah, it was totally shiny Yellow. Yeah, it was totally shiny. No need to drink any battery acid. What shiny did you get, Lily? Brilliant. You know, as long as somebody's getting shinies, that's the main thing. You've got a big-ass shiny chain going on now, it feels like. Which is to say 2, but that feels like a lot for shiny hunting. Go. You know, at the rate you're getting shinies, Lily, you'll definitely have Raikou in no time. These are all kind of terrible, but I'm going to take Eldegoss because I feel like that's the worst one and I don't want the AI taking it. Like, I think Trevenant isn't bad just because it has Horn Leech, Reflect, and Drain Punch. And Trick Room's also pretty good sometimes. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, the AI didn't take anything that's, like, disastrously bad. Okay, so we have a ground there, which is not a... I think that's Pillar Slime, which isn't exactly great. Maybe we go to the one on the top right, because that's going to be better in any scenario, I feel like. Yeah, that's a Nido something, I think. Probably King. And I'd rather get that than Pillar Spine, which is just kind of like mid at best. Okie dokie, have a good sleep, Nyx. I shall catch you later. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Even if it is just sleeping, admittedly. Let's do light screen. That's not too bad. Trickle's probably pretty good here. So it's good that that scary face didn't actually land, I guess. I guess I just have to do Weather Ball now. I don't really have anything better to do. Yeah, I mean, that was always going to happen at some point, I guess. Yeah. I think the only one is Carcole and Gorgeist. I really hope we kill it this turn, because otherwise I might be in trouble next turn. Okay, right, surely though. That was a bit close. Right, I think I get rid of Eldegoss here. I might take Sigilif and the random Pokemon from the Scientist, just to make sure that A, we don't have a flying type on our team when we get to Raikou, and B, the AI don't get their hands on what could potentially be a disastrous Pokemon. Because we are going right here. Oh no, okay. Would a united Scandinavia be strong? I think generally anything united is going to be stronger than anything separated. Nice. Surprised that did that much damage to Karkor, but I guess it is fire type, isn't it? Sorry, I zoned out there for a second. Ugh. I don't know why I do that sometimes. I didn't do a lot of damage though. Ugh. Right, I need to sit up. I think lazing is not helping me be awake, you know? There we go, that's done and dusted. Right, I think I let the AI have this because I'm like 90% certain it doesn't have any ground moves, so it's kind of useless, but it is also still resistant to electric moves, which is important. Okay, yeah, that works, really. Nice, that's exactly the way around we wanted it. I think right is slightly better for us. Not like insanely better, but you know, a bit better. Hey Liz, how's it going? Oh, God, it's getting a bit hot. I always feel like this is what happens though during the summer when I've been streaming for a few hours. Right, I guess I do air slash because that will have some stab, and psychic will be better against Raikou if I get to it. Oh, and I missed. Okay, that was really good of me. I'm so big and strong. I don't know why I'm so sleepy today. I probably just didn't sleep well last night, honestly. Okay, right. Let's try air slash again, but like better. Oh, hot, hot, hot. Well, that's pretty good damage. Right, hopefully we kill this turn. Nice. Nice, there we go. Easy fight. I know this isn't like an amazing Pokemon for fighting Raikou, but on the other hand, what's the word I'm looking for? It's resistant to electric moves, so that's something. And it has psychic moves, so there are some benefits here. Do I even bother dynamaxing, actually, thinking about it? And I'm definitely taking it. Because I need to not be taking a flying type. Everybody here is resistant to electric. And some people are immune to normal type moves, so this kind of works, honestly. I might just dynamax. It helps me get rid of any electric terrain it tries to put down, which is probably good. Wow, that does no damage actually. Maybe I was wrong to dynamax. Well done, Hot Dog. You totally owned the battle there. And that is one slow kitty cat now. That's a bit better, I guess. That's good for us. Oh. I suppose Pillar Slime probably would die in one hit anyway at this point, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay, that's not great actually. That Psychic Terrain's kind of fucking us a bit there. All crits, nice though. Okay, right. We're gonna kill it now. Wait, no, not that. We want Psychic. Okay, come on, Pillar Swine, bring it home. Pillar Swine did not bring it home. Okay, that's good enough. Right. Come on, shiny Raikou. Okay, right, what do we have? No. The shiny drought's starting, isn't it? I can feel it in my giblets. This is a no shinies allowed sort of area. Why are you like this, Raikou? Why can't you just be like your siblings in Entei and Suicune and just be shiny? No shiny for you this time, Lily? Well, you know, I'd still say 2 shinies back to back's pretty good. You know, that's pretty reasonable luck. Hey Keith, how are you doing? That's good. Yeah. And to be honest, I still feel, what's the word? As soon as you turned up, Lily, you got 2 shinies. I'd say that makes me a shiny charm, right? That's basically what this is. I bring luck to other people. It's the P word all over again. 3 out of 3 would be better? That is true. I mean, there's no arguing with that one. But, you know, I remember when I was shiny hunting the P word, and basically everybody was getting it except me. So, you know. These all kinda suck. I mean, they suck in relation to... There's reasons why these suck. Okay, at least the AI didn't take Skarmory. Okay, there's ground. What else do we have, though? I think it is probably ground, rock. What ghost is that? Or what fairy is that, rather, is what I was curious about. Because if it's Mimikyu, I could maybe... Yeah, it's Klefki. Okay, we go ghost then, definitely. Only ever caught 1 shiny, it was the worst one. Shiny Oddish. Shiny Oddish isn't too bad. I say that on the grounds that you could evolve it into a Belawosm. And Belawosm has a really quite a nice shiny, in my opinion. I think it's adorable as a shiny. I mean, Belawosm's normally pretty adorable anyway. But, like, even better as a shiny. Oh, I could do that. And be big and strong. I mean, I think the Oddish line isn't too bad. I don't like Gloom, actually. Gloom's kind of weird. Gloom's kind of me, though. Like, I get it. There's no thoughts going on behind that head. That did so much damage, holy. I was Dynamaxed and that just did insane amounts of damage to me. Oh, that's some pretty spicy damage there though, so that's good. We can probably kill next... Well, I say probably. We can kill next turn. Yeah, we definitely kill next turn. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. In fact, we kill so much, I might actually max guard just to make sure that I don't die here. Evolved it into Violet Plume. I mean, Violet Plume's also pretty good. I just think Belawosm would be the better one between the two. And if that crit had happened last turn, we wouldn't have lost Carcon, that's a shame. Right, yeah, I think I kind of want to take this so that I'm not low on health. Right. Whiscash is ground type, but I just think that it doesn't have any ground moves, so I don't think it's actually any better. I think it's better to go right still. Plus, it probably would kill a fair amount of our Pokemon. Right, let's use Screech first. That's not great. We're taking a lot of damage at the moment, it feels like. Right. Okay. Right, I'm not gonna take this. Yeah, that kind of works. What's my favorite legendary? The answer to both would be Mewtwo, because I just really like Mewtwo. I grew up with Gen 1, so I think Mewtwo's just really cool. I liked the first Pokemon film. You know, it was good. Right. Oh, I could do Sucker Punch. Let's give it a shot. Probably should have used Screech. Yeah, I definitely should have used Screech there. Okay, you know what? Let's just do Screech. Torkoal is your favorite Pokemon because it comes from the best game, Pokémon Sun. I mean, doesn't it, you know, come more from Gen 3 though? I mean, you're not wrong, it is in Pokemon Sun, presumably. I haven't actually played it, but it'd be weird if you were just randomly lying about that. But, I don't know. I just would have... I associate it more with Hoenn, put it that way. If I just do max darkness here... yeah, okay, yeah, actually, let's do that. I've decided. Easy fight. Okay, I don't really want that. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm definitely gonna do one screech. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, hot dog. I'm a big sleepy axolotl. Once again, I don't know why I'm sleepy. I think I just must have slept poorly last night. Wow. I wish I'd slept that much today. Okay, sturdy popping off is pretty good. Oh, this thing is so dying next turn. Wow, everybody else is immune to the sandstorm. That's so funny. Like, I never see that really in Dynamax Adventures. It just seems really unlikely. Okay, that's good. Well, poor Boldor. Still, you know, it's just making up for sturdy, I guess. Right. What have we got? No. 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 No! Blech. Right, I might do one more for today and then I might stop because I am beginning to get very hot here. And I need to go cool down afterwards, I think. Either that, I wonder if it would get any better if I took my shirt off. I guess that's another good thing about not having a webcam, is that I can just do that. Let me see. Let me see if that cools me down a bit. I'll see how I feel after this one. Oh, that is actually kind of a bit better already. But it's probably not going to last that long. Oh, I do like Mimikyu a lot. I think I'm just going to take Mimikyu. Why do we keep getting Carkol here? I swear we keep seeing Carkol for some reason. Apparently Nintendo just loves Carkol. Ugh, these are some pretty bad Pokemon. Hmm. I feel like either way we get a terrible Pokemon, but if we go left, at least the terrible Pokemon has Dig. And then we can also go Tauros for ground move. Not sure what the electric type is actually. I should double check what it is in case it has lightning rod. Right, I can't use Baby Doll Eyes because it has an ability that prevents stat downs. So I'm just gonna do Shadow Claw as such. Nice, White Guard, that's good for us. Get more damage. Ugh. I don't think we're gonna kill it this time. Well, next turn for sure. There we go. Easy fight. It's not amazing. Not exactly what we want, but it is what it is, and we accept it. Yeah, we definitely want middle now. Okay, that's good. We're getting rid of the kick. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, that's pretty huge. Do I take Tauros here? Mimikyu's not amazing, I just really like the move Curse, honestly. I think I do. I think I take it. Just to make sure we keep Gastrodon, really. Right, Curse. Gosh, I might have a nap after streaming today, honestly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not great. I'm gonna use Baby Doll Eyes here, I think, just to try and make sure it doesn't deal too much damage. Oh, nice. You love the healing. Heal is probably one of my favourite cheers. It is obviously a bit situational, but there are very rare situations where it's like, oh, terrible. Let's do a no, let's do another Baby Doll Eyes just in case. Raichu's kind of cute. Okay. That curse is really doing some mad work here, I feel like. Okay, that's good, that did barely anything. Okay, next turn though. Next turn, boy oh boy, are we killing it. Oh, maybe even this turn. Thank you, Mr. Curse. Okay, right. Do I take this? I probably ought to. I don't want the AI getting its hands on close combat. Okay, no, this works. I don't think I was desperate that I took it right. Unless that's also a ground... No, it's Vaporeon, we're going right then. This probably isn't actually an amazing path for us, but if we can get Dynamax Tauros with a fighting move, it's going to kick the shit out of Sandslash. So, it could work. I think I've finished all of that water now. What if I just spam Baby Doll Eyes? Okay, that's good. This dude's not going to be hurting us at all. And Karkor will eventually use its fire move, won't it? So that'll do a lot of damage. Okay, that's going to do nothing, so that's good for us. Such a goofy little noise, I love it. Alright, let's just Baby Doll Eyes it some more. It's so close to death. It's doing Avalanche again, isn't it? I reckon. Oh no, Brick Break. That's pretty good for us then. The Reflect wearing off now is not the end of the world. I don't really need to dynamax for this, do I? There's no way 4 of us miss. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, no. No, there's no reason for me to take this. Hopefully. Yeah, that's the best case scenario right there. Right, what items do we have? That's all kind of useless. I might take Focus Band and just hope. Muscle Band probably wouldn't have been too bad. But I don't think it's like the one, you know. Leftovers would have been good. Alright, let's open up with Curse. This shouldn't be too long of a battle, I wouldn't have thought. I think we've got some okay Pokemon here. Okay, actually, you know what? Maybe this will take a bit longer than we'd have liked, but so I genuinely feel like cast damage is pretty good, especially since you can't stats reset it. Can you pet that dog? It's that dog. It's more of a cat. Yeah, somebody wants to. Frogman wants to pet you, hot dog. I'm gonna do Baby Doll Eyes again because it keeps using Howl, and I just want to make sure it doesn't like get too high, especially if it doesn't do a stats reset here. That'll be kind of useful, and either way, it's going to use Spark here. So as well. Yeah, I agree, Lily. I keep interesting company. Oh, it's so low on health. Someone has a foot fetish? I don't agree with it, but like, I kind of get it, I guess, you know? Doesn't mean I'm into it, but I guess I understand what people see. Okay, cool, with one. That's good. Oh, you said I do, okay. If you say so, Frogman. I don't think that's 100% true, Frogman, but you know, there's definitely weirder stuff that people are into. Right, let me do my squats quickly first. 1, they're the shiny generating squats, you know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, oh, now I have to do my... Well, let me look at the Pokemon first. No, 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 okay. You know, I think I can do one more Dynamax adventure. I feel like that is within my wheelhouse right now. You're out now? Okay. Fair enough. Did Frogman scare you off? That's understandable, honestly. He's pretty... Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, you're gonna keep doing that, aren't you? Yeah, that was pretty good, Lily. Well, and also I appreciate your help. Thanks for giving me a hand with Raikou. To be fair, if I don't find any... Oh, there we go. We've got Lolo. Yeah, getting that many shinies after that fewer Dynamax adventures, I'd say it's still pretty good, honestly. Right, hang on. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Don't believe him, Lily. He's always like this. all the time. Oh my god, you guys are making me work for it today. Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We can get one more person here and then you can do 22 more. That sounds really awful. Though to be fair, I was pretty unhealthy yesterday, so maybe I need it, honestly. I drank a lot. Actually, it wasn't that much. I've drank more before, but, you know, it felt like a lot. If I lost 100 pounds, I would probably die, honestly. I'm not sure how much I weigh exactly, but how much is 100 pounds in... let me Google that. If I lost 45 kilograms, I would die. I think the last time I weighed myself, I was probably about 65, 70, so I would lose more than half of my weight. I would die. Right, let's take Kangaskhan because Kangaskhan is cool. Yeah, I don't play Minecraft, so you can keep asking, but I'm not gonna play Minecraft with you, I'm afraid. Why would you take Poliwrath? Don't do it, my dude. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Probably want Executor. And we can then head towards the ground type as well. So, God damn it. I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm okay. It's just a bit hot. Is that a thing? I don't remember. Hang on, let me have a look. What things do I have? Oh yeah, I do actually have that. That's annoying because I forgot about that, but at least that's not anytime soon, I guess. And I didn't say how long I'd stream it for, so, you know. It would be at least one full stream, I guess. But it wouldn't be a lot of Minecraft. I'm sure lots of people get out of breath from playing Pokemon. Or looking up Pokemon stuff, you know. Some people really like Pokemon. I reckon they'd be out of breath from it. Jump off a cliff is a lot more valuable. Yeah. Really depends what game I'm playing, though. It's going to be another few months. Fair enough. For God's sake. Don't want that. It's so hot. I should have just stopped streaming Pokemon. I should have just quit while I was ahead. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think Buttery can actually save for it at all because Buttery's a mod and I think you don't get points if you're a mod. I might be wrong. I think if you're a mod you just get like infinity points probably. I don't know how it works. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. It says that I have infinity points, so you know, go me. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah. Plus, I'm pretty sure, like, Medi already has, like, an insane amount of points. I think Medi was saving up for the 200k. No, do not want. I'm happy with my little buddy. You have 10k. Wow, that is gonna take you several months then, yeah. I feel like we go right then right, surely. God damn it. Right, okay. I'm actually like sweating. It's kind of, well, I mean it is also just because it's hot, but here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do body slam. No, I commit. Okay, if I say I'm gonna do 10, I'm gonna do 10. Okay. Exactly, that's literally why I put this as a thing. Is so that, at the very least, I can, like, get exercise while I stream. I'm really unfit is what I'm just realising. What I really need is to work on my, like, upper body. You know, my legs are actually really quite good. I do a lot of walking because I don't drive. So, you know, I really need to work on my upper body more. It's more like my abdominals. Get a pull-up bar? I don't know where I would put a pull-up bar, honestly. I don't think I really have anywhere I could put a pull-up bar, realistically. Like, I actually look at, like, I'm looking around the room. There's, like, one place and there's a cupboard there, so it wouldn't really work. Oh, hang on, I didn't even notice the next one. 500 redeems equals 20 pull-ups. I don't think... Yeah, I didn't see it until I just kind of looked. But it doesn't show up on the, like, app thing, well, the chat thing that I use, so it's kind of annoying. Right. Oh, now that's 20. God damn it. Okay, right, here we go. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Gymnastic rings hang from above my setup. I have like one of those, like I actually bought years ago Ring Fit Adventure because it was just like one of those things that I found incredibly amusing that somebody actually thought, let's make it. So I do have like a Pilates ring sort of thing. Yeah, like, you don't have to believe that I'm doing them. But I don't care whether you believe or not that I'm doing them. I'm just saying that I am doing them, though. You know, it seems like a weird thing to lie about, basically. One. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I feel like somebody could just, you know, act the struggle is the thing, but as I said, once again, what's the point if you do that, honestly? Yeah, okay. If I do that, though, I'm gonna have to really lean in to be able to see when you guys are telling me to do squats. Why are we going steel? What do I do? I guess bright powder is the only thing. Okay. Hey. Give me a second. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right, hang on. What am I doing? Do I just use dig? I think I just use dig here. To be honest, I was thinking of getting rid of the reverse one because it's honestly just annoying and it interrupts me playing video games. What time is it now? 12 past. It kind of bugged me, honestly, when I was thinking about it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. I'm gonna stop saying words for a bit. I don't agree with that, honestly, Frogman. I feel like it's worse if you do them back to back because then it's constant. Yeah, I feel pretty tired, hot dog. Okay. It's pretty bad for me because I'm really unfit. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Right, where's the B button? There it is. I don't actually have the room to do push-ups is genuinely the thing. I probably would have. I'll do more squats for them. Okay, fine. I should have kept my mouth fucking shut, shouldn't I? Right, I'm gonna put in my move first, at least. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I can't do push-ups. I literally don't have push-ups. I don't know what a wall sit is. Never heard of that. And I'm not putting my back against the wall if that's what it involves, because it is very sweaty. And I don't want to get sweat all over the wall, that's kind of gross. Right, here we go. 1. Why is that button dynamaxing? Ugh. Now I have to do 9 more squats and this person's dynamaxing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? I feel like since you've donated 15 bits, you get, you know, it's like 1 squat for a bit. So I'll do 5 more because I'm feeling really generous right now. 1, 2, 3. Give me a second. 4, 5. Okay, right, I'm gonna sit down now. Right, let's do dig. You have to say in the 60 degrees for 2 minutes. Wait, hang on, you have to sit 90 degrees on the wall and you can't use your hands. You have to stay in the 90 degrees for 2 minutes. I don't think you've explained it very well. Oh, okay, right, I think I kind of see what you mean now. Yeah, I'm not putting my back to the wall though, because as I said, it's sweaty. Right. I will do some squats in a second. Just give me a moment, okay? The wall's sweaty. Well, yeah, my back is now covered in sweat because I took off my shirt earlier because I was feeling hot. And now my back's all sweaty from doing squats. And I don't want to get the walls sweaty. Yeah, that's exactly the reason, Frogman. Right. Hang on, do I don't have to put in a turn yet. Okay. Okay, fine, fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna... I can at least hold the controller the right way around now, actually, looking at it. I'm very much going to go have a shower after this, I think. Okay. I will do 30 in a moment. I'm just gonna check this. I'm gonna do 30. And then I'm ending the stream. This isn't a thing, by the way. I'm not saying I'll do squats for bits. I'm just feeling generous right now. And I don't even get a fucking shiny. This just sucks. Everything about this sucks. I have done a lot. Right. Okay. Just give me a second, okay? Okay, just... You know... Just... Okay, right. Right. I'm gonna do 30, and then we're gonna raid someone, and then I'm gonna go shower, probably. You know, I feel like for that, I should do 5 more. Wait, how is it a... Yeah, no, okay, actually, that does make sense, because, okay, you know what? I'll do 5 more to make it 200, because that's a good amount. Don't you think? I feel like making a round amount. Yeah, okay, there we go. See, that counts. Okay. Give me... Let me just push the chair right back so I've got as much room in case I need to, you know, collapse. I'm psyching myself up. Give me a second. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh my god, I feel really fucking old. Right. I'm done. Right. I'm gonna go do literally anything else. I did 30. Oh wait, no, you're right. It was 5 more. I forgot. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, I need to go get some water after this as well. Right. Okay. Right, I'm gonna go do literally anything else. They made me do a lot of squats. Like a lot. It's like 200. I mean, not all of them were like in a row, but it was a lot still, is my point. Okay. You should be proud of me. Glad you're proud of me. That's what I live for. I live for people telling me they're proud of me. I'm gonna go do something else. I'm gonna raid, I don't even fucking know. Go look at, I can't even think straight. You know what? Go raid this person because they're literally just at the top of this list. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow for Hi-Fi Rush. Oh my god, my headphones are really sweaty actually. Ugh, this is disgusting. Wednesday, I'm playing Resident Evil 5. Friday is Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones. I'll be back on next weekend for Dynamax Adventures, as is ever the case. So, thanks for joining you guys, and I shall catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.